This video is going to cover the auto dial in AutoUi for GameMaker. If you don't know what this is, it's a GameMaker package that allows you to easily add customizable buttons, labels, images, and more, with built-in auto alignment, mouse functionality, and a bunch of other useful features. You can check the link in the description for more details on all the included elements. So a dial, like a stack, is also its own container. So let's create a horizontal dial, and we'll do a center version of this. Now, the item width and item height is basically the size of each item. So if we went like 32 by 32, and then there's a variable called show element count. Now, what this is you're always going to see the center element, and then whatever this number is, whatever show element count is, will be how many elements you see on both the left and the right. So if I set this to 1, you would see a total of 3. You would see the selected one in the middle, the left and the right. For this demonstration, actually, I'll keep it as that. That's fine. And then we'll just do 0 spacing, and I'll show you why I'm doing 0 spacing for what I'm going to do here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some things to this dial. So similar to the other containers, you can just use the add function with an array. I'm going to add, actually, you know, instead of doing this, let's do just my repeat method like 10 times, right? Dial add auto image scoin. Okay. So there you go. You've got your coin. Now it doesn't necessarily look like anything. So let's add some functionality here. Okay, so I've just got this really easy local variable set up to right minus left. So if it's left, it'll be -1. If it's right, it'll be 1. I actually want to say if it's not 0, which means you've pressed something, what we're going to do is we're going to go dial dot next set next index. Okay, so obviously it doesn't only works one way. So actually what we need to do is if direction equals 1, then set next index, and then if direction equals -1, what we're going to do is set previous index. So now you can see it kind of can scroll, and you can't see it because it's using the same image, but it will loop around. The only downside to this right now, and it's something I'm meaning to do in the future, but as of this video, it's not available. Because these are elements that you can add to it, they do retain all of their functionality. But if I were to only add, say, 1 of these, and I wanted it just to loop over and over again, you do kind of get a little bit of a bug there, because it's just the way it's internalizing its position and resetting stuff. So for now, just always make sure you have at least 1 more than the show element count. So again, if I were to change this to 2, you'll see your center one, your 2 left, and your 2 right. And you can change the speed of these indexes. You can change the spacing. You know, if we add like 10 spacing, it will obviously make it wider. You can actually even pad these if you want, and not make this anything, you know, so they'll have their own unique size. Like maybe some of these are different things. You could put stacks in here. There's so much you can add to these dials. You can also set the draw anchor to, because right now I think we've been doing it all in this auto container up here. So all the containers do have this as well. So now it's kind of centered. One really cool thing I do like about this is you can set what's called a fade sprite. And I've made this little example sprite, and I'll show you what this looks like. You can make your own. It's literally just a black gradient that from the outside comes to fully transparent in the middle. I don't even think it's oh, it is 9 sliced. Okay. So it is 9 sliced, and it'll stretch to your thing. So if I set this, you'll see it kind of fades out and I can prove this by, if I change the background color to something more absurd. You know, it's fading these out towards the end. So it kind of like allows you to focus in the center, especially if I do 1. this will obviously look a lot better because it's kind of what it's made for. So this is obviously more focused here. It just allows you to have that optional fade. And again, you can just make your own version of this, but it is included with the library. But that's pretty much it for the dials. Thanks for watching.